In a small village surrounded by fields, a man named Monty lived with his wife. Monty was well known for his lovable but confusing ways. With his round face and messy clothes, he was easy to spot. Monty had a talent for making funny mistakes, which made him a popular topic for friendly gossip. Monty's days were full of funny mistakes. One time, he tried to fix a leaky roof but accidentally spread tar all over his garden. When the villagers saw Monty's garden covered in black tar, they laughed until their stomachs hurt. One time, he tried to paint his house but accidentally painted the window frames too. When the villagers saw Monty's house with paint all over the windows, they laughed until their stomachs hurt. Monty's jobs were filled with funny mistakes. He tried many different roles, like baking and carpentry, but things always went wrong. In the bakery, Monty accidentally mixed salt with sugar. As a result, the cakes tasted as salty as the ocean. When he worked as a carpenter, he built a chair with uneven legs. Consequently, it wobbled every time someone sat on it. Monty's wife, Mia, often frustrated with his constant blunders. One evening, as Monty tried to fix a leaky faucet in the kitchen, he accidentally flooded the floor with water. Maya, standing in the middle of the mess, threw her hands up in exasperation.
"Monty, not again,"
Maya said.
"How many times do I have to tell you to be careful?"
Monty, drenched and trying to mop up the water with a towel.
"I'm sorry, Maya. I thought I had it under control this time."
Just then, a group of villagers passed by the open window. They laughed as they saw the commotion inside.
"Look at Monty,"
one villager said.
"He has turned his kitchen into a swimming pool."
Another villager added,
"At this point, he will need a boat instead of a mop."
Maya sighed, shaking her head.
"Monty, you really need to be more careful. The whole village is laughing at us."
Monty gave an apologetic smile.
"I know, Maya. I will try to do better."
Maya couldn't stay angry for long. She handed Monty a new towel and smiled.
"Please clean up before dinner."
One morning, Monty packed his things and left the village for the city to find a job. He arrived at a merchant's big house and was interviewed for a position doing chores. The merchant looked over Monty, his eyebrows raised.
"Do you have experience with these tasks?"
Monty nodded eagerly.
"Yes, I have done a lot of cleaning and dishwashing."
The merchant, still a bit unsure, decided to give Monty a chance.
"All right, you can start today. Just be careful."
Monty spent his days washing dishes, cleaning the house, and watering the plants. Even though he worked hard, Monty's usual foolishness caused a few funny moments in the merchant's home. Monty was cleaning the windows, but instead of drying them, he left them coated in soapy water and moved on to another task. The merchant entered the kitchen and shouted in anger.
Monty! You have left the windows all soapy and dripping. This isn't a water park.
Monty tried to explain, but the merchant shouted, If you can't do this simple job right,
I will have to find someone else. Fix it now, or you are out.
One day, the merchant gave him some money and said,
Go to the post office. I want to send the money by wire to my wife.
Monty was puzzled.
How could money go by a wire?
At the post office, he asked the counter clerk,
This money is to go by wire. Will it really?
Sure.
The clerk said. He gave the money and the address to the clerk. Monty received his salary after a month. He remembered that his wife wanted him to send a bottle of perfume immediately. The idiot, Mont, reached the post office. There he handed the bottle of perfume to the clerk and said,
Send this bottle by wire to my wife.
The clerk knew that he was dealing with a raving idiot. He took the bottle and put it in his pocket. One afternoon, Monty received a letter from his wife, Maya. He opened it and read aloud.
Dear Monty, I hope you are well. I'm still waiting for the perfume bottle I asked for. I haven't received it yet, Maya.
Monty looked worried.
I don't understand. Why the perfume bottle hasn't reached home yet?
He muttered to himself. Monty ran to the post office and asked the clerk.
Excuse me.
Monty began.
Sir, I gave you a bottle of perfume to wire it to my wife. But she says she hasn't received it. Can you help me find out what happened?
The clerk nodded thoughtfully.
Let me check the records for you, Monty. We will see if there was an issue with the delivery.
The clerk, after checking the records, explained.
I am sorry, man. Your bottle was racing by wire to your wife. A stick was also coming by wire from the other side. They collided, and your bottle broke to pieces. Sometimes accidents happen. Bad luck.
Monty said to himself.
Yes, accidents happen. But if I meet the idiot who wired that stick, I will thrash him.
Moral. Foolishness can cause problems. Think before you act.